advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 100. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony.
Nithyanandam, we welcome all of you, all the viewers, every one of you for the Nithyananda Yoga session. Yoga is a space where you experience union with body, mind, and the consciousness, all of it merging into oneness with Paramashiva. Through the Nithyananda Yoga today, not just health is the ultimate goal, through the yoga, oneness is the ultimate goal. And that makes a big difference in your regular gymming, in your regular activities versus the Nithyananda Yoga. Nithyananda Yoga results in you manifesting your extraordinary powers. So let us all enter into the yoga. And we are all going to be starting with the Moola Mantra Japa. Just as we all enter into the yoga, I request all of you to please check if you have applied basma, and please make sure you have the Panchapatram and Uddharani. This is the Panchapatram and Uddharani. And please make sure you have Panchapatram and the Uddharani, a spoon of water. Please have it with you for the yoga. Make sure you're applying the basma, the sacred ash, on your forehead, and have the rudraksha. Please wear the rudraksha on you. So during the yoga, now please bring your palms in front of your chest in the Anjali Mudra, and let us all start by invoking Swamiji's presence to manifest through us during the Nithyananda Yoga with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvaतीtam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavaतीtam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Now, we will be starting with the Moola Mantra Japa, chanting the Moola Mantra 11 times. Please listen to us. You can chant it internally, no need to chant it out loud. We will be chanting it out loud for all of you to understand.
Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. 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 Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha.
Is the Tattvachaman.
So now we are going to be entering into the Tattvachamanam, the ritualistic cleansing of the mouth. So please place your hand in the Gokarana Mudra, holding your index finger into your thumb. And pour an Uddharini of water into your hand. And please sip the water from the base of your right palm along with the mantra. ॐ आत्मतत्त्वं शोधयामि स्वधा। ॐ विद्यातत्त्वं शोधयामि स्वधा। ॐ शिवतत्त्वं शोधयामि स्वधा. Wash your hand. Now, with your hand placed, with your fingers clasped together and your thumb sticking up, wipe the base of the right thumb with your lips twice from the right to the left, along with the mantra Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hands. Now, with the tips of your right hand, index, middle, and ring fingers, touch your upper lip and lower lip. With the tips of your right hand, index finger, and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. And with the tips of your right hand, ring finger, and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, right ear, and left ear. Wash your hands with an udhirani of water. With the tips of your right hand, little finger, and thumb joined together, touch your navel center. With the tips of all 5 fingers joined together, touch the top of your head. And with the tips of all 5 fingers joined together, touch the right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. Wash your hands with an udhirani of water. Now, we are going to be entering
into the Sankalpa, taking the conscious resolution of what you want to manifest through the Nithyananda Yoga. So now, close your eyes, visualize with the grace and blessings of Swamiji, what do you want to manifest in you through the yoga? Now, holding on to that visualization, let us all take the conscious resolution to manifest with the Sankalpa. Please place your left palm below and your right palm grasping your left palm, and please place it on your right thigh.
Now we will be entering into the Sankalpa. Mamo Partha Samasta Durita Kshayadvara Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Sri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Parardhe Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvatamanvantare अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शखाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये विश्वावसुनाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने श्री लक्ष्मी वेंकटेश्वर ऋतौ आश्विन मासे कृष्ण पक्षे एकादश्यां शुभदितौ बुधवासरयुक्तायां पुष्या नक्षत्र परिघयोग बलवकरण एवं गुणविशेषण वशिष्ठायां अस्यां शुभदितौ श्री मीनाक्षी श्री कैलासोनद द्वादशांत श्यामला पीठारूढ़ श्री मीनाक्षी सुंदरेश्वरा भिन्न स्वरूप परशिव पुत्र रत्न कुमार गुरुमन्य तुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपान लब्ध दिव्य ज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्र श्रीमत् परम शिव करुणा सुमदिगद मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलादि समस्त बिरदा वल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्यापवर्गवर्ष विश्रानजीमूत परमतकलब केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु शपन शाख्यादि महांतकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु भीक्षणा निर्हार ध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कत्र सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनाम अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवद्युत्तर दुशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्र साक्षात श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र सूरसेना इत्यादि अनवच्चिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागता चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडिता चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तका मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात श्री परमशिव समुद्भूता कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृता महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात श्री परमशिव समुद्भूता श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्चिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागता आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठा श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर विजयायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिविद्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलावाप्त्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त धृतगात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थं परम शिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थं नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये। ओम उपस्पृश्य। Now please wash your hands with an udharani of water.
Now you can set the Panchapatram and Udharani aside. Move it a little further away from your mat. And please stand up on your mat. Okay. So we're all going to be warming up ourselves, preparing ourselves to enter into the Nityananda Yoga. Now please spread your legs a little apart. We'll be first starting with rotating our necks. Do it slowly. Now do it slowly in the other direction. Now, slowly take your neck up and down. So take it up, up. Now, what you're going to do is, as you move it, try to add some pressure. You can just fold both your palms, interlock both the fingers together, and just put it on your head. Slightly try to tilt it back. Don't push, don't add pressure. Just slightly move it back and to the front. Back to the front. Feel that neck muscle stretching. Now, stretch both your hands as long as possible, elongate it. And you're going to start slowly rotating both your arms together. Together. Now, backwards. Now, hold your shoulders. And you're going to be feeling that stretch in the shoulder region by rotating your arms. You're going to try and touch both the elbows together like this, close as possible, and rotate it. Now, please move backwards. Now, what I'm going to request all of you to do next is fold your hands, try to touch your back, and just pull with your right hand, pull your left elbow to the side gently. Now, try the same on the other side. And you're going to be interlocking both your fingers at the back, and you're going to be spreading your legs wide apart, and you're going to be pushing your hands and bending forward. Try to bring your hands as front as possible. Feel the stretch. Slightly, you can just bounce, pulse a little bit so you feel that movement. So you're going to go. Bring your hands as forward as possible. Just relax. Next, we're going to be doing the hip rotation. So what all of you are going to be doing now is, you're going to be rotating your hips. Take it slow, but feel stretch. You should feel, see, don't, you should work all your muscles, obliques, your pelvis to the front, move your hips. Now to the opposite direction. Now, keep your legs wide apart. You're going to be moving to either sides with carrying that momentum. So you're going to be trying to just stand where you are and turn. Yes. Feel your back opening up, hips opening up, relaxing. Now, bring your hands forward. You're going to be relaxing your wrists. So try to rotate it clockwise and then counterclockwise. Now just fold your hand. Try to just add that pressure, put it in, out, and on the other hand, out. Feel the stretch in your hand completely. And just have your fingers, yes, you can just do this. Relax your hands. And now we're going to be working on relaxing our spines and the leg. So what we're going to do next is we're going to be rotating the knees. In the opposite direction. And then I'm going to request you all to hold your thighs. So you're going to be bringing your legs as close as possible to your buttocks. So move, hold your leg and push your back a little, shoulders back and bring it as close as possible. Feel the stretch in your thighs. Now slowly bring the leg forward and hold it as close as possible to your chest. Relax. Do the same on the right side. You're going to be taking your right leg as close as possible to your butt. Roll your shoulders back. Feel the stretch happening. And slowly bring your leg forward as close as possible to the chest. You can keep your focus into one point if you're losing your balance. Fix your gaze just at one point, any random point. And then relax. And then next, you're going to be rotating your ankles and loosening them up. So you're going to be rotating it clockwise. Your right leg. And then counterclockwise. In 3, 2, and 1 to the next leg. Clockwise. And then counterclockwise. Relax. Now, what we're going to be doing next is we're going to be doing the calf raises. So, what you're going to do in the calf raise, because you need to relax your calf muscles. So, you're going to go on to your heels. You can see how I'm doing it. So, you're going to be raising up, go on your tippy toes, come down, up, down, up. Don't touch the ground. Your heels should not touch the ground. Please see here, you go up and come down. But my heels are not touching the ground. Up, down. Do at least 20 calf raises. Actually, the calf is known as a second heart because the calf is the calf does the difficult job of pumping your blood back up. So this strengthens your calves. Go up and down, up and down. Feel the stretch. It's okay. Let it pain a little bit. Enjoy that pain and just go up and down. It's strengthening your calf muscles. See, the pain that you have during yoga is called as a sweet pain because your body is becoming more stronger. Yes. Yes, please relax. Relax your leg. Okay. Now just shake your legs a little bit. Yes. Okay. So now what we're going to do next is we're going to be focusing on loosening our spines and stretching the glutes. So the next asana, you will need to sit on the ground and then you will be doing the Paschimottanasana. So I'm going to request all of you to sit on the mat. Bring your legs forward. Yes. And now you're going to be trying to bend as front as possible. So push, take both your hands to the top, come down, and first hold your, if you can, actually you can just hold directly your heels, the soles of your feet. And if you're not able to reach, you can hold as much as you're able to reach, but push your back forward, bring that back forward, move forward and relax. Please relax. Now let us do some skeleton dance. This will wake up every part of you. So get ready to jump and dance. But what is important in this skeleton dance that we're going to be doing is you need to hold a visualization continuously that you're a skeleton. So let's, before we enter into the dance, let me all close your eyes. Now, visualize you are just a skeleton. Walk at your own pace, front and back in the mat. Don't stop just like that. Just walk. So the heartbeat, the pulse settles. So you walk front and back. Take long, deep breath. Okay. So are we all ready for yoga? Shall we start? Okay, so today we're going to be starting with a asana called the Mundasana, and this is the 244th asana of the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. Now, you're going to be needing a partner for this. So please partner up. You can partner up with another person. What you're going to be doing is, you're going to be placing first, please place your forearms onto the ground, and you're going to be first clutching your fingers. You're going to be interlocking your fingers together. So first put your forearms to the ground. Bring your hands forward. Clutch the fingers. Yes, clutch the fingers, and you're going to be placing your head, locking your head with the fingers. So as you all can see here, you're going to be locking your head with the fingers, and what you're going to do next is, you're going to bring that hip up. Okay, don't bend your back, that's important. Try to walk your legs forward as much as possible. Do you see, as you walk it forward, your spine naturally starts becoming straight. Your hip should start aligning to your spine, and slowly lift one leg. You can lift one leg, fold it. Automatically you will find the balance. Here is where your partners can hold. If you have, you're requesting you all to hold the partners together. And then slowly lift one leg up. Lift one leg up. And then lift the other leg. Yes. Now, this alone is not the asana. If you found your balance, you're going to try and lock your hands, both the elbows, touching both your elbows together. That is the Mundasana. Yes, you all can support your partners. Visualize yourself as a lopped tree, means a chopped tree. Fix your gaze at your nose. Lock your perineal region. Chanting the japa, Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
अधो मुण्डासनं वक्ष्ये सर्वेषां प्राणिनां सुखम् ऊर्ध्वमार्गे पदे दत्त्वा धारयेत् मारुतं सिद्धि सर्वशानानां श्रेष्ठं हि ऊर्ध्वपादो यदाचरेत् तदैव महितीं सिद्धिं ददाति वायवी कला. Slowly, please relax.
Please relax. Bring your legs down in a controlled manner. Actually, now what Nithyanandini did is, the one people who are comfortable, you can do it. But I'm also going to show you one more version where, if you are not comfortable yet in finding the balance, if you're afraid of falling, you can take the support of the wall to do the asana. Actually, I request everyone, if you're at your home, just put the mat next to the wall. We're going to show you all another version to do it with the wall, which is a lot more easier. So you're going to see Ma Tattva Priya demonstrating it for all of you. This is a little intermediate or beginner level, so you can do the same thing. So interlock your fingers. You can see how Ma Tattva Priya is doing it. Yes. Here, you can see how she's doing it. Now you're going to be walking, if you observe. So she's going to first interlock her fingers, take the support of the wall. So first you're going to slowly walk your legs as close as possible. Walk your legs in. You can see you're going to walk your legs in and take the support. Your partner can help you to just lift one of your legs. Yes. And now you're going to be resting it to the wall. Rest your legs to the wall. Try not to put your butt to the wall because your weight comes on the butt, right? So you try and just put the legs to the wall for the support. So you will see automatically you will have a stretch, and you will see that you will start getting that stability. Okay, if you put the butt to the wall, then the weight is going to be on your butt, and you will still have instability. You will not find the balance. So keep your spine straight, tuck your stomach in, and suck your perineum region in, such that your whole glutes, your perineum region is sucked in, and then you do this asana. This is the Mundasana. So you can stay there for a little bit and slowly relax. Bring one leg down. Be careful to finger yourself. And in the yoga, anyone who is having heart issues, anyone who has had surgeries, anybody who has had any kind of an diabetes or sorry, the blood pressure, anything that you're having, please take your physician's advice before you do the complicated asanas. And this for everybody. Do it. What we are guiding is for all of you, but do it as much. Listen to your body. That's important. Listen to your body. Do as much as you're comfortable with, and be very aware and careful as you do each of these asanas. Yes. So this is the Mundasana. This is the first asana. Now we are going to be entering into the second asana for the day. So the next asana that we are all going to be going into is the Andhasana. So this is going to now decompress your spine. Remain as you are, as you're seated. So what you're going to do next is in the Andhasana, you're going to kneel down, your head between your knees. You're going to be bringing your elbows adjacent to your knees. So hold on. Yes. Hold your head and kneel down. Bring your elbows. Try to take your head in between your knees, not forward, in between your knees. This is Andhasana. So प्रथम पदतरी समतेन्द्र रावे बोधमा बुधे मिलावे धना खान कुल करे बेसे दो एरी गुडान बेसे. Now from Andhasana, the next asana, which is the Viparita Shalabhasana. For this, you can bring in weights. It's optional. You can bring in some weights to hold, and that will support your, that will strengthen your arms more. So what we are going to be doing for the Viparita Shalabhasana is, this posture is that of a locust. Okay, so you're going to be visualizing yourself as a locust. You're going to lay flat on your belly, lay flat onto the ground, and you're going to be gazing up. You don't need to focus on the third eye, just gaze up. You're going to be just, this is called Urdhva, the gaze. So once you gaze up, you just, as you face your gaze up, what you're going to do is, see, you're going to be having your hips on the ground. Okay, you're not going to lift your hips up. You're going to be having this belly on the ground. You're going to try and lift your legs. Okay, so you see the whole stretch happens here. So lift your legs and at the same time, lift your hands up. So your whole balance comes only on this region. Only this part of your body should be on the ground. Okay, so only this part of your body will be on the ground, and you're going to be going up, come down. If you feel it's too much, come down for a bit. Again, try to go up. Can we all do this a few times? That will help you build a stretch. That will help you build the mobility of your spine and your legs. All, it's literally like the whole body stretches. So lift as high as possible. And for this, actually what will help you is, when you breathe, breathe in and exhale shortly. And lock your perineal region. Let's do it a few more times. Visualize yourself as a grasshopper, and you're going to be extending your legs. Stretch. Feel the stretch in your thighs. Feel the stretch in your calf. Feel, and you're going to be, your toes should be completely stretched. Your feet should be fully stretched. Toes clutched together. Your hands up, fully stretched. If you feel it's hurting, come down. And again go up. Inhale, take it up.
स्थलभासन भेदश्च नतबेरुन्ध नामके गन्धबेरुन्द सहिते शीर्षदण्डासनं तथा.
The Viparita Shalabhasana. This asana is called the Viparita Shalabhasana. And then we're going to be going into the next asana. Remain, you don't need to come up. Remain in the same position. But what you're going to do now is, you're going to be having your belly on the ground, and you're going to be bringing your hands, both your hands, just under your hips. Yes, you can. I just want you all to see how my Nithyanandini is doing it, because you're not going to have your hands opposite ways. You're going to be having your hands straight. Yes. Try and tuck it in under your thighs. Okay. So you're going to be bringing your hands. I want you all to observe this. So you're going to be bringing your hands, lay down. Okay. And once you lay down, your hands are flat onto the mat on either sides. You're going to be bringing your hands under your thighs. Move them. So you see, naturally your hips arch. Okay, so slightly you will see a slightly, it's up on it's up, not touching the ground directly. So you will be bringing your hands under and observe your body. The front part of your body is completely onto the mat. Your face, your forehead should be also touching the ground. Okay, so that is most important. Your forehead should be touching the ground. Your hands tucked under. Can all of us get into this position? Bring your forehead to the ground. First, lay down on your belly and put your hands under your thighs. Both the hands, and your palms should be facing the ground. And both the hands under your thighs, comfortably place it. Now, what you're going to first do is lock your perineal region. Can you all suck it in? Suck your glutes in. Lock your perineal region. When we say lock the Mula Bandha means locking your perineal floor, which is your whole perineal region. You're going to be locking it, and you're going to be fixing your gaze. You're going to be fixing your gaze upwards when you're down, forehead on the ground still, and you're going to be chanting the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. And what you're going to do is listen. As you lock your perineal floor, lift your legs up. Lift your legs up. Rest your forehead. Only your back will move. Only this part is going to be up. Continue to rest your forehead on the ground. And if you're feeling it's not coming up, again just suck your perineal region in, relax, and you can put your hands in, okay, inside your thighs, and try once again stretch. Do you see your legs go naturally more up? I want all of you to do this a few more times, because the next asana, you need to prepare with this asana for the next one. So I want you all to do it a few more times till you get a little bit more comfortable with it. So lift it up. Actually, I want you to observe here. See, my hand goes still here, which means her thighs are completely up. So this is how it should be, right? You're going to completely lift. If you're able to only lift a little bit, that's okay. But lift few more times, you will see naturally you're able to go more up each time. This will prepare you for the next asana. Shall we all do it a few more times, please? And as you do this, you're going to be visualizing yourself as a skull, representing the mind with purified thoughts and strong will to attain enlightenment. Just visualize yourself as a skull. And you're going to be
Kapalam bhumau nidhaya urdhvam pado nyet kapalasanam bhavati.
asana. Now, remain in that same position, okay? And I'm going to ask all of you to just do once. Try and come up in a little bit of stretch for your shoulders, and you're going to be trying to just stretch your shoulders, roll back. Just relax that part, because the next asana is going to be a little bit more advanced. So the next asana is the relax. The next asana is the Akasha Kapotasana. So actually, literally, Akasha Kapota means like a bird flying. The Kapota is a pigeon, dove. Okay, so you're going to visualize yourself as like a pigeon flying in the sky. That grace, that elegance of how the pigeon flies, and you're going to be actually working on your spine, stretching your legs completely. So what you're going to do is, first, can you all go back to the same position as before? And also, as you're performing this asana, if you're wearing any necklaces or anything, please ensure to remove. For your kantamala, you can just turn it behind. So turn your kantamala behind so that it doesn't poke you when you do the asana. It doesn't hurt you. If you're wearing anything else, you can remove that and place that aside for this asana. So shall we all enter into Akasha Kapotasana? Ready? Okay. So before we go into step by step of it, right? I'm just going to show it to you all once of how Akasha Kapotasana is done. So please observe how my Nithyanandini is doing it. You're going to go back to the same position like how you were in before, just before in the Kapalasana. And you're going to be bringing your both hands under your thighs. Okay. So you bring both your hands under your thighs. And last time you did it step by step, right? You got it up a little bit. Now you're going to completely kick your legs up, bring that force and move it forward, and you're going to be touching the ground. So do you see this whole part is completely reversed? So you touch on the ground, and this is the Akasha Kapotasana. So you're going to be locking your perineal region, and say, actually, can you all try to visualize yourself as a dove flying in the sky? You will find it more easier to do this asana. Okay. So you're going to be hands just right below your thighs. Now, step by step, let's do it. Okay. So can you all please partner up? Requesting everyone to please partner for this. Please work with a partner. And do not, one important request, do not forcefully kick, you will injure your spine. So be careful, be aware, make sure you're following the guidelines. Do not kick forcefully. Don't try to put the pressure on your spine. Don't try to kick and directly move it back. You might injure your spine. Do not do that. So what you're going to do is, you're going to be putting your hands down. First, keep the toes. Your toes should be touching the floor. Okay, not your full feet. Don't lie down. Just your toes should be touching the floor. And you're going to be slowly moving one leg at a time. So completely bring your hips forward on your knees and move one leg at a time. Your partner can hold you in this. Just lift one leg up and yes, hold it. Your partner can hold it for you. Find the balance first. Try to just hold it for a few seconds. Just hold it for a few seconds. The partners should not pull the leg. As much as the person who's doing is comfortable, bring the leg forward. Just hold it. Another thing, see, when you're doing this asana, since you're having your hands underneath you, you should use your hands as the balance to push yourself. So only you will be able to use that momentum to push yourself and go into the asana. So use your hands. I'll just demonstrate once again. So as you, yes. Okay. So just hold your arms. You're going to lift your hips up. Use your hands to ground yourself. Your partner can help you in this. So if you are having a partner to help you, you can kick up and your partner can hold your leg. So just kick up. Okay. See, when you hold it, don't the partners, as in me, I should not pull her leg. Okay. So you're going to be as much as what she is comfortable, the person you're helping is comfortable with, hold only to that. Bring one leg up at a time. Yes. And then just hold. Okay. Hold for as long as you can. And then try to take their legs more back. So you can stand on the head side of your partner. So that way you will be able to slowly push your partner and bring their feet to the ground. Let's do this now. So you're going to be, once the person kicks in, don't pull their leg, just hold it and slowly try to bring their legs onto the ground. Okay, slowly. Please be very slow and careful with it. And relax. Okay. Can I request every one of you to please do this with your partner? You don't need to see in the very first go. Don't expect to just be able to touch the ground. Even with the partner's help, you may not be able to do it the very first time. If you can just see here, you can, Mata Supriya will show you all how, and is like, for if you want more support, how exactly you can do it, right? So you're going to only take your leg as much as possible. So she's just going to show you all if you're in a like easier level how you can do it. So the partner should stand in front of the head, at the front of the head, and as much as possible, just very slowly bring one leg. Okay, only if this much is possible to hold, just support there first. And then slowly support the partner to bring the leg more back. So what you're going to do, you're going to hold the person's ankle. So hold the person's ankle and gently give them that slight resistance, and automatically the other leg will come up. Then hold it, just balance. How much ever you can, do it to that level and relax. Okay, so only how much ever you can stretch, but you need to keep doing this a few times, right? You will be able to get the whole asana where you are bending up fully. Okay, so let us all enter into this Akasha Kapotasana. Do it with a partner once again, slow as possible. Up until a point where you're comfortable, bring it up.
उष्ट्रासने स्थित्वा चरणौ भूमेरुत्थाप्य मस्तोकपरिनीत्वा पृष्ठप्रसेद भूमौ स्थापयेत् आकाशकपोतं भवति. Relax. Please relax.
Just sit a little bit, relax, sit down. Yes. Now you've worked your spine. You're going to be decompressing your spine. Actually, the beauty of the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, in fact, all of the Vinyasa Kramas, the Nityananda Yoga that Swamiji has designed is, the sequence of the asanas are so beautiful. If you observe, it prepares you. First, you all actually prepared for this asana through the previous asanas. And now you're going to be decompressing your spine right after this asana. Every asana is designed with inbuilt warm-ups, inbuilt relaxations, everything that is needed. So you just follow the sequence, but be as slow and gentle with yourself and do it. Actually, sometimes try to push yourself a little bit forward as to the extent that you're comfortable. Okay? All right. So now we're going to be entering into the Chatakasana. So you're going to be, Chatakasana means sparrow. Chataka is a sparrow in Sanskrit. So you're going to be visualizing yourself as a sparrow. Your forearms to the ground. Okay? And bring your chest to down such that your navel touches the knees, and keep the hands flat on the mat, your forearms on the ground, and just be sturdy. That's all. Visualize yourself as Chataka, the bird, Chataka, sparrow, and just relax. Feel the stretch. You will see your spine will be just a little bit, it will go low. That's good. That's how it should be. Fix the gaze. It should be urdhva. Your gaze should be up, fixing your gaze up, and just relax into the Chatakasana. Visualize yourself as Chataka. And continue do the Mahavakya Japa. Om Nityananda Paramashivam.
पूर्परापर्यन्तौ हस्तौ धारामावस्थं भजानुनि नाभौ सम्कुच्य तिष्ठेतां चटकासनं भवति.
Relax. Now, before we go into the next asana, I'm going to request all of you once to just bring down, if your legs or your elbows are hurting, just once. You can just relax it a little bit. Just maybe rub your ankles, your knees, and just relax your ankles and just relax a little bit. Relax your legs a little bit, because we're going to be entering next into an advanced asana. So just stretch forward, bend forward completely, bring your back forward, because the next one is going to be Vrishchikasana. So this is going to be a little bit more advanced than Kapotasana. So if Kapotasana was advanced for you, get ready for a breakthrough. Okay? So you're going to be doing the Vrishchikasana. So what you're going to do is, you're going to be kneeling down. Let's do one thing. First one, Nityanandini will demonstrate. Do not do it along. Just watch. Okay, so you're prepared. You understand what this asana is. Okay, just watch. So Vrishchikasana, you're going to be doing. Yes. You're going to be visualizing yourself as a scorpion. Kneel down, hands and elbows on the mat. You're going to raise your legs, bending back, such that the feet, both your feet, touches your head. Bring both your feet to touch your head. Exactly. This is Vrishchikasana. Please see the asana fully. The forearms are on the ground. Yes. And then you're going to be touching with your legs. You're going to be touching your forehead. And do you see the way how it works your back? This is amazing. So just hold this. So this is Vrishchikasana. Visualize yourself as a scorpion. Relax. Okay. Now shall we all do it? We'll show you all step by step. Okay. Step by step slowly. We are going to be showing this asana. So we'll just show you all how exactly you can do it step by step. So first is you're going to be placing your forearms on the mat. Place the forearms on the mat. See, when you do this, keep your arms, keep a good distance. Spread your fingers. When you spread your fingers, you're going to get good balance. So keep your arms at a good distance, shoulder width. You can also spread your elbows a little further if you feel like you don't have the balance. Another very important thing is to keep your shoulders strong. So your shoulder and arm should be completely strong and stable in this asana. Now, all of you can come onto your knees. So you'll come onto your knees. When you do this asana, keep your head up. So you're going to be gazing at the drishti point. You can have one drishti point. When you keep your head up naturally, you have to arch your back. So your back has to be arched a little more. Bring your shoulders front, head up. Yes. So when you do this, this is the posture which gives you balance. Now, slowly, you can take a partner's help for this. Your partner can stand and give you support on your leg. Slowly, you're going to lift one leg up and hold. Once you lift, hold. Okay? So keep your shoulders strong. At this point, you should keep your shoulders strong. You can lean a little back. So this way, the shoulders will have a lot of strength. So lean a little more back. And visualize yourself as a scorpion. Actually, that will help. Visualize yourself like a scorpion. And you should not be adding force to your legs. Okay? So you're going to be... Yes. You can see how beautifully you can support your partner. So you can see, hold the balance, bend your knees as much as possible. Try to arch your back a little more. Yes, beautiful. You can just support your partner, give them the slight balance, hold their knees, and then slowly relax. Yes. This is Vrishchikasana. Vrishchikasana 2. So you're going to be locking your perineal region. So this is how you perform the Vrishchikasana. When you do this asana, you'll see you'll get a lot of shoulder strength, lot of stability, and also which arches the back, stretches the spine. So for Vrishchikasana, your back, when you do this asana, I will just demonstrate and show it once again so that you all can see how the back will arch and you can slowly bring. You can try it with a partner, take a partner's help. Otherwise, so you can also try it by yourself. You can also take a wall support if you feel like you're unable to do it. So just bend down. You're going to place your hands on the ground. Vyascha vapuccha pratim nagri parshne dhritva svashirshe chibukam vidharya kau yatreti santhishtati sadhakastva vishavaham vrishchikanya Ma'asanam. Yes. Relax. So you can try this asana, you can practice and try it with a partner. You can also take the help of a wall. You can try balancing with the help of a wall if you feel like you're unable to do it by yourself. So all the participants who's watching. Everyone who's watching, all of you can also try. You can take some time, try and bend your back. And once you relax, you can just try decompressing your back. You can bend your back. You can stretch your legs forward. Just try to relax your back. Bend all the way down. Try to do the Paschimottanasana, which helps to decompress the back. Just bend it forward. Actually, the more you do these asanas, right, your ability to Paschimottanasana also increases. Yes. You feel the overall stretch in your body. So try to keep your back straight also and go all the way down. Yes. Now, let's enter into the Vrishasana. Okay, so before we enter into the Vrishasana, I want to show you all the Kumbhaka for this, okay, because we're going to be doing the Antarangaka Kumbhaka. So I'm going to show you all how this is done, okay. So what all of you are going to be doing is, Antarangaka Kumbhaka means you're going to be inhaling fast, rapidly, holding it, and exhaling slowly, okay. So how you're going to do this? You're going to, okay. Can you all practice this once with me? It's called the Antarangaka Kumbhaka. Okay. So you're going to be inhaling rapidly. So inhale fast and short and then exhale slowly. Inhale fast and short and exhale slowly. So when you do that, automatically you'll feel your stomach going in. You'll see your back becomes straight. Okay. So this is the breathing you're going to be doing for the next few asanas. So I remember this. Whenever we say Antarangaka Kumbhaka, this is what you're going to be doing. And this will support you in the asanas that we are doing further. Okay. So you're going to be doing it thus. Okay. Now, remember this. Whenever we say Antarangaka Kumbhaka, you should do this breathing. And now, you're going to be visualizing yourself as the bull. And you're going to just be sitting like this. So, where you're going to be doing is, you're going to be placing the perineum down on the right heel. So, you'll be sitting on the right heel. So, and then, I'll just show it from the side so all of you can understand the leg. Now, we are sitting like this. You're going to be placing your right heel. You're going to be placing your perineum on your right heel. So you're going to be placing your perineum on your right heel, settling down onto that, and then you have to keep the other leg out. So I'm also going to show it from the back. So you're going to be placing your perineum on the right heel and settling down on that, while your other leg, your ankle should be facing out and your hands should be comfortably rested on your knees. And you're going to be visualizing yourself as a bull. Visualize you're a bull and sit, and you're going to be chanting the japa of Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. You're going to be doing the Antarangaka Kumbhaka. Inhale rapidly, exhale slowly. Jamya gulthe vadhamole vamabhage padetaram viparitam sprishet bhumim vrichasanamidam bhavet. Okay. This is Vrishasana. Relax. Come to the front. And the next asana that we are going to be entering into right after the Vrishasana is you're going to be doing the Lolasana. So what it is going to be is in Lolasana, you're going to be literally swinging your, so I'll show you all how it has to be done once. So Nithyanandini will show you all. So from your kneeling position, you're going to be spread your fingers as wide as possible, all right? So you see, I'm comfortably, you have to ground your fingers onto the ground. So keep this stable, ground your fingers onto the ground. And once you place your fingers on the ground, you're going to be lifting the knees off the ground. So you're going to first kneel down, okay? Kneel down like this, and like how you sit in Vajrasana, okay? So then what you're going to do is you're going to raise up and first try to shift your full body weight. Just as you see how she does the asana, the full body weight comes in the hand. She's resting her knees onto the just above the elbows, okay? And then you're going to lift the knees off the ground. Yes, this is Lolasana. Listen, you're going to be having your fingers very firmly placed on the ground. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. And the Antaranga Kumbhaka will help you balance. Inhale rapidly and then lift up and then exhale slowly. Yes, so balance it here, and you are going to be locking your perineum region. Relax. You can have the support of a partner in order to do this asana. So you're going to be having a partner. So you can also just take a partner's help just to lift your legs off the ground. And ensure one main thing in this is you have to keep your arms and shoulders strong. So I'm going to show you all how a partner can support you for this. Okay. So if you're going to be spreading your hands, you're going to be completely spreading your hands. First relax, bring firmness to your hands on the ground. Okay. And then you're going to be having your partner. So first bring your knees up and comfortably place them on your arms. So you're going to bring your knees up. Yes, walk yourself forward. Place your legs on your arms and you're going to be supporting. So the partner can one by one slowly lift their leg and you're just going to give them the balance. Yes. So you're going to place your arms on the ground. Place your knees comfortably on your elbows and shift your weight forward. Lift your legs up. Going to give them a slight balance. Yes. So you can slowly help your partner and see how much balance they're able to get to whatever level that they're able to balance, right? You're going to be holding it to them as much as that, okay? So this is called the Lolasana, okay? So you're going to be completely placing your elbows flat on the ground and you're going to be doing the Lolasana. Place your elbows on the ground, ground your palms onto the ground. You're going to lift up. You see, I'm on my toes first, lifting up. Place your knees onto your hands. You're going to be shifting your entire weight forward. Lift your knees up, engage your core, and you're in Lolasana. Lord.
Lolasanam sada kuryad vayulola Dhiravayu prasadena sthiracheta bhavedrutam.
Next is Vrishasana on the other side. So previously we all sat on your right leg, putting your left heel onto the other side. So this time you're going to be sitting on your left heel and you're going to be keeping your right leg out. Okay. Visualize yourself as a bull and you're going to be placing your right heel out, sitting on your left. Your perineum should be on the left heel. Okay. So keep this out. And what you're going to be doing is, you're going to be visualizing yourself as a bull and doing the same Antarangaka Kumbhaka. So what you're going to do is, in Antaranga Kumbhaka, rapidly inhale. Lock your perineal region, Moola Bandha. Chant the japa. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. And maintain the Antaranga Kumbhaka. very important. See, in this asana also, it's very important to keep this leg straight, because this leg, when you keep this leg straight, it helps to open up your hip. If you keep it like this, it's not going to open up your hip. So this is kind of like a hip opening asana. So keep this leg out, comfortably sit. Keep your head up and rapidly inhale.
याम्यगुल्फे पादमूले वामभागे पदेतरं विपरीतं स्पृशेत् भूमिं वृषासासनमिदं भवेत्.
Now, breathe on the ground. And the next asana we are going to be entering into is the. So, now be on the ground. Now we're going to be entering the next asana, the 254th asana, which is the Bala Guna asana. So what you're going to be doing in this asana is, you're going to be placing the left toes on the ground. Toes on the ground. So you're going to be keeping your toes on the ground. You can see my leg here. Place your left toes. You're going to ground your left toes onto the ground. And you're going to fold your right foot flat on the ground. Okay? You're going to sit on the heel of your left foot. Sit on the heel of your left foot. Okay? So the left foot, the toes on the ground, and sit on the heel of your left foot. Place the right foot flat on the ground with the knee raised towards the chest. Okay? So it means it has to be straight. Okay? So you're going to raise the knees towards the chest, palms on the respective knees, and maintain a straight, upright position for this asana. Can you all try to bring the balance first here? So keep your back completely straight, keep your leg completely straight. And here, this is also another hip opening asana. So when you place this leg on, place your perineum on your heel, keep this leg straight, stretch it as much as possible. You'll feel the whole hip region opening up. So here, you're going to be visualizing one of the 84 siddhas, Bala Gunahai. Okay, so you need to keep the knees as close as possible to the chest. So you're going to be keeping it straight, and you're going to be having visualizing one of the 84 siddhas, Bala Gunahai, and you're going to be having the Antarangaka Kumbhaka even for this asana. Lock your perineal region, perineal floor, Moola Bandha. Continue to remain in the same position. Asana Kaubana Jalavikar Jai. Relax. Bring your legs down. Just relax your hip. I know for a few people you might find it a little slightly painful, but it actually opens up the hip. So unless you have had any previous injury, or unless you have had any previous surgery or something like that, then you can avoid this asana. But otherwise, please do try to do this asana, which really opens up your hip and gives you a lot of mobility. And actually, this asana was a preparation for the next asana we're going to be doing, because this asana opens your knees wide apart. Because for the next asana, the Grahasana, you need to keep both your legs wide apart, and we're going to be entering into the Grahasana. Okay? So what we're going to do now is, we're going to be having both your legs, the soles of your feet, flat on the ground. Keep it as wide as possible. Okay. You're all going to be stretching it as wide as possible. Okay. And once you stretch it as wide as possible, what you're going to do is you're going to put your hands inside. So just see how Ma Nityanandini is doing it. Okay. So you're going to be putting your hands inside, holding the calves. Okay. You're going to be, your hands should be coming in, and you're going to be holding both, you're going to be holding the calves, your ankles with your fingers. So this is the Grahasana. We'll show you all one more way to do this asana. Okay? So you're going to be standing up, and as from standing up position, you're going to be sitting down, putting your hands inside your, between your knees, your thighs and knees. Okay. So you're going to be going up to down. So you see here, as you sit down, try and hold your knees. Your hip, it's almost like a clam, right? You become like a clam. So you're going to visualize yourself as planet Earth. Visualize yourself as planet Earth, and you're going to be fixing your gaze upwards. Hold on to the ankles from outside. This is the Grahasana. Visualize yourself as the entire planet. Lock your perineal region. Do the same. Antaranga Kumbhaka. Grahasana. Continue to remain there. Hold there. Let your hips open a little wider apart.
पादतले भूमौ संस्थाप्य जानुमध्ये कूर्परौ स्थापय हस्ताभ्यां गुल्फप्रदेशे धृत्वा तिष्ठेत् ग्रहासनं भवति.
Relax your hip. As you're sitting right now, I want you to do a small, quick oblique stretch. That helps you active. So what we're going to do is we're going to be just try to just the obliques, because now you open up your hips and you stretch the obliques. Take your right hand up above your right ear. Try to reach out as far as possible to the left side. If you want to stretch more, put your elbows, forearms on the ground and stretch fully. Yes. So this will help you a little bit to loosen up and relax. This is Grahasana. Now from Grahasana, we are going to be doing the Balaguna Asana on the other side. Previously, you kept your right foot upright. You sat on your left heel. Now you're going to be sitting on your right heel and bringing your left foot upright. Okay, so this is called a Balaguna Asana. So place your right foot, sit on the right foot, and lift your left foot flat on the ground with the knee raised towards the chest, palms on the respective knees, spread it wide, help yourself with the opening up of the knees, and visualize Bala Gunahai. We are showing the picture of Bala Gunahai, how you should visualize. Chant the Mahavakya. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. And you're going to be locking your perineal region, and you're going to be doing the Antarangaka Kumbhaka, rapidly breathing in and slowly breathing out. This is the Bala Gunasana. Please relax. Okay. Just relax your hip or your toes if you feel any slight pain. Just relax, and then we're going to do the asana again.
आसन कौगुन जल बिकर जाई।
Yes. So this is the Bala Gunasana. And from here, we are going to be entering into the Utkatasana. So for the Utkatasana, you're all going to be, if you want, before you enter into Utkatasana, you can maybe relax your ankles a little bit, as it could be hurting from the previous asanas. So just try to relax your ankles. Just lift it up and down. Do whatever is relaxing for you. Just massage your ankles. By now, by this asana, all of you will be feeling a lot of stretch because we have opened up the hips, we have stretched the back, the arms, the neck. A lot of these asanas stretched many parts. So you'll be feeling a lot of flexibility and like less stiffness in many parts of the body. Okay. So now we are going to be entering into Utkatasana. This is a pretty simple asana. That is why we are going to make it a little hard. We are going to take it with weights. You can hold the weights in your hands optionally. This is optional, so you don't have to do it. If you want, you can bring weights in the hands, hold it. This is called the Utkatasana. So you're going to be squatting on your toes. So you're going to be sitting on your toes and you're going to be squatting on your toes. And you're going to be visualizing Swamiji in your inner space. Straight, spine straight. And you're going to be placing your perineum on the heels. And keep your spine straight. Lock your perineal region, please lock your perineal region. You will see the difference in how stably you're able to do the asanas. It's called the Utkatasana. Just engage your core, engage your perineum, your Mula Bandha. Just lock it tightly. And if you feel like you're losing balance, you can just kind of spread your legs a little wider, but keep your perineum locked. Keep your knees together and move your hands up. So do the same Antaranga Kumbhaka. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Fix your gaze Fix your drishti point. Utkatasana.
युजास्पिजोऽस्ति यत पूर्वजानो यथासने पादत्वलद्वयोपरि स्थिनभागमनाथुक कन्दरानामृतस्पृश्य पीठं स्मृतिमुकुटाख्यकाम् अस्मिन् जालन्धरे सति वर्णी दीपनं भवति.
Little and massage your legs a little bit. You can bend your ankles. Bend your ankles into there. Relax your toes, relax your feet. Yes. The next asana that we are going to be doing is the Vajra Sangharasana second. So yesterday we did Vajra Sangharasana. We are going to be doing the second version of it. Now you're going to be sitting on your toes with the perineum on the heels and soles together, knees wide apart and open off the ground. So you see here, you're sitting on your heels, your toes flat on the ground, and you're going to be not sitting like this, you're going to be opening it wide apart. Okay, and then you're going to be having your back straight, and you're going to hold the opposite elbows behind your back. Hold the opposite elbows behind your back and lock your perineal region. So you're going to do the Mula Bandha if you're feeling unstable. Lock your perineal region. Yes. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Fix a drishti point. Fix your gaze at one point. Do the Antaranga Kumbhaka, rapidly inhaling and slowly exhaling. This is Vajra Sangharasana. A lot, and we can slowly relax and try to do it once more also if your legs are hurting. So you can just relax here, and then you can try to once again bring your soles together. See, what is important is to keep your back straight. That's it. It's a Vajra Sangharasana. Okay. So Vajra in Sanskrit means diamond. So here in the first asana, you visualize the stability. Here also, this asana brings a lot of stability. You're going to visualize Swamiji in your third eye. And you're going to be completely stable. So bring your heels onto the perineum and hold the perineum strong and tight. Bring stability completely, like bring the whole stability. Slowly move your hands behind your back, clasp your elbows together, and balance in the Vajra Sangharasana.
प्रथमा पानी पानी होय जैसे दो एडी गुडा निवेसे गोडा उभरा खेते ही आडे वाय पसारे धीरा पृष्ठ दिशि दो करा आनी तिनकी जुगता आसी विधि थाने गाहे परस्परी भूजा जू दो कोहन्या लगती पकारे सोऊ.
Stretch your legs. You can stretch your legs, bend forward, do anything which makes you feel comfortable. Just relax. You can just rotate your ankles. Yes. Next is Anilasana. So we're going to be, for the Anilasana, for the next asana, you're going to be squatting with the feet hip width apart. So both your feet should be exactly where both your hips are. So you're going to sit completely wide open. Both your feet should be completely wide open. And you're going to be, what you're going to do is, you're going to be having your hands under the soles of the feet from inside, palms down. Yes. Sit on, place your foot on your palms. Okay. And you're going to be sitting upright. Elbows should be together at the navel. Try to bring your elbows closer to the navel. And that will help you actually kind of push back a little bit also. And fix your gaze to the nose. Fix your gaze to the nose. And you're going to be continuing the Antaranga Kumbhaka for this. And you're going to be locking in your perineal region. Visualizing that you're able to consume and live off just air alone. You're going to be visualizing that you're completely beyond all your hunger, everything, just living off of the air alone. Feel the stretch, feel the blood flow, feel that relaxation happening. Actually, this relaxes. So feel the relaxation happening and then visualize you're able to consume and live off the air alone. So all the while fixing your gaze to the tip of your nose. ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
दो हाथ भूम परत्थाने कहुनी जारी निभालिगा आने फना दो ऐसे विधि करे पिश्ती हथेलिया की परिधीरे.
This is Anilasana. Relax. Now, actually, what you're going to do the next asana is an interesting asana, which is going to be the Padukasana. So, you're going to be, see how we did for Anilasana, right? We put our hands under the soles of our feet. Now, for Padukasana, what you're going to do is stand up. You're going to be bending down, locking your perineal region. So, just stretch a little back before you bend down. So, you're bending down more longer. Bend down and you're going to take both your palms. See here, you're going to place both your palms. Take both your palms, okay? You're going to take it under the soles of your feet. So first try to just bend and go down as much as possible. So go down as much as you can and take your palms and put it under the soles of your feet. Almost like how you would wear a shoe or a slipper, right? So please show the, please hold the hand just under the feet, under the soles of your feet. And you're going to be it's a dynamic asana. So this is only the beginning. So you're going to now visualize you're wearing the padukas and walking across the length and breadth of India. So you're just going to walk front and back in your mat. All the while balancing on this asana, walk to the front and to the back. Mula Bandha. This is the Padukasana. Try to continue to keep your palms on the soles of your feet. See, if you're unable to reach all the way to your palms, then try going as much as you're able to go. Actually, one way how you can go more low is whenever if you're not able to reach it, first bend back a little bit. Just bend back. Bend back. Push your hips back. So they'll help you bend more forward because it elongates your spine. So bend back and then slowly stretch forward. Bring your hands to the front. Now you'll see you'll be able to go more. Knees straight. Don't bend your knees. Hands completely under the feet and walk.
हस्ततलयोः पादतले कृत्वा तिष्ठेत् गच्छेत् पादुकासनं भवति.
Let's continue this for a few more minutes. Walk on the soles of your feet. So keep the palms under the sole. So you're going to be keeping your palms under the soles of your feet. And if you want, you can even hold the toes so you're not losing the grip between your hands and it's not coming out as you step out. Yes. So go together, walk to the front and back, front and back. Yes. Relax. So just relax your feet. Okay. Now we are going to be entering into the next asana, which is the Kukkutodhana. So the Kukkutodhana asana is going to be, you're going to visualize yourself as a rooster, and that's what is Kukkutta. Okay. So you're going to be placing your palms on the mat, flat, palms flat on the mat, and you're going to be raising both the feet upwards into the air and let them fall back down. Doing this again and again, locking your perineal region. There's going to be a dynamic asana. So just jump up. See, I want you all to observe this. Actually, Ma Nithyanandini does this very beautifully. I want you all to see this. So you're going to put this, if you put your hands down, right? First, so for you to hop up, you're not just going to kick one leg up in the air. Then you'll only move your leg up and down. Here, you need to move up until your hips fully. So what you need to do is, first walk a little closer, then push, jump. You need to give this push to yourself. So you need to jump. That it helps a lot when you arch your back, because when you arch your back, your hips will open up your legs will go. Actually, you can do as partners. So the partner can teach you how to arch your back. I'm just going to show you all and how exactly you can jump with the help of a partner. Okay, so you're going to be placing your palms completely flat on the ground. Okay, so you're going to, again, in this asana, it's very important to keep your shoulders strong, keep this whole area engaged and strong. And you're going to bend. First, move your hips down. So it will be part of a momentum. So move your hips down. And now with the momentum, slowly lift your legs up. Yes. So, yes, kick more. Yes, and try when you kick up, try to move your weight towards your shoulders. That way, when you kick up, you get more balance. So you can try it again. Yes. Yes. So try to bring your shoulders more front and you can do it. So this is the Kukkutodana. हस्ततले भूमौ कृत्वा पादतले च ऊर्ध्वं मुड्डानं कृत्वा भूमौ पतेत् इत्थं पुनः पुनः कुर्यात् कुक्कुटोदनं भवति. And relax. Yes. So this is just kind of like a warm-up, a preparation for the next asana. The next asana is Viparita Nrityasana. Okay. So the next asana is going to be Viparita Nrityasana. You're going to be first visualizing that you are free from all bondages. Okay, that's what is Viparita Nrityasana. Now, what you're going to do is, I'm just going to show you all how to do this, the step 1. Okay, so what is Viparita Nrityasana? You're going to be placing your palms completely on the ground. You need a partner for this. Okay, so you will need a partner who's going to be showing you. I'm just going to show, Nithyanandini is going to show you all how this is exactly done. So Viparita Nrityasana is, you walk on a handstand. So basically, there are 2 ways. You can try and see if you're able to kick up from here and walk and move your legs. Otherwise, you can try from standing, kick up directly, and you're going to walk. So you have to, her legs are completely up in the air. Her legs are completely up in the air, which means you're going to walk on the handstand. So you can have, here you can help your partner, because that will be, your partner will be able to give you the balance. So here if you see, we are just going to have our Acharya, Ma Premesha, who's going to show you all how you can do it if you are having it at the, like little at the beginner level if you want. With the help of the wall, first get into the handstand. Okay, so first stand next to the wall. Okay, spread your palms wide apart, kick your foot forward. Yes. And then back. So here, when you do this, you're going to try shifting your weight. So try lifting your hands, shifting your weight as much as you can. Otherwise, you can just try balancing. If you feel like you're unable to shift your weight yet, just try balancing. And slowly come down when you're ready. Yes. So then once you do that, let's say you're taking the help of a wall. Once you go into the handstand, then you can use the help of the wall and try to shift your weight. So slowly walk. Yes. You can just try walking front and back using the help of the wall. So use the wall as the support. So we'll just show you all once more. We can take time to do this asana. So you're going to be first putting your hands on the ground completely flat, walking forward and kicking your legs. Sorry, 1 second. Maybe my arms. Yes. Okay. So sorry. Okay. Once again, you're going to be walking closer and you're going to be kicking your legs up and straight. Okay. Try to tuck in your core. Yes. tuck in your core. And when you do this asana, don't allow your back to hit the wall. So your back should not hit the wall. Now from here, try to shift your weight and try walking. You can use the wall as the support and just try walking front and back. Yes. And then relax. So this is Viparita Nrityasana. It's like dancing. So this is the Viparita Nrityasana, visualizing yourself becoming free from all limitations. Hastatalabhyam bhumivashtabhya urdhvam padagre kurvan hastatalabhyam nartanam kartavyam viparita nrityam bhavati. Relax and yes, relax. So you all work your hands, your legs, actually every part of your body. So let us now enter into the last asana, the Shivasana. Lay flat on the ground. Lay completely flat on the ground.
Part of your body and deeply relax each part of your body. Let your whole body be completely immobile. Do not move. Just bring your awareness and deeply relax. Start with your toes. Bring awareness to your toes. Now slowly bring your awareness to your feet to the soles of your feet. Now bring your awareness to your ankles. Experience the Kundalini Shakti flowing from the base of your spine to all over your body and spreading to every cell of yours, energizing all the parts of your body. Now slowly bring your awareness to the calf muscles. Relax. Bring your awareness to your knees. Experience intense energy flowing all over your body and deeply relaxing you. Now, please bring your awareness to your thighs, to your glutes, to your hips. Bring your awareness to your waist. Feel every muscle deeply relaxing. Bring your awareness to your stomach. Now bring your awareness to your heart, to your chest. Now slowly bring your awareness to your neck. Feel the deep relaxation happening in your throat muscles, your neck, your shoulder blades, your biceps, your whole hand is experiencing deep relaxation. Bring your awareness to your elbows. Experience the deep relaxation happening. Now bring your awareness to your arms, to your wrists. Feel the relaxation happening in your wrists now. Now bring your awareness slowly to each of your fingers. Feel the Kundalini Shakti flowing up to the tip of your fingers and energizing your whole body. Now slowly bring your awareness back to your back. Feel your whole back, from your lower back, your spine, your shoulders, everything experiencing deep relaxation. Now slowly bring your awareness to your face, to the back of your neck, and slowly to your ears, your cheeks, your chin, to your lips. Bring your awareness to your nose, your eyes, your eyebrows, your forehead. Experience everything relaxing deeply. Now slowly bring your awareness to your Sahasrara chakra, which is the crown center, and feel the Amrita, the nectar, oozing out from your Sahasrara and flowing all over your body. Experience deep relaxation happening in your head. Now, slowly wiggle your toes. Start wiggling your toes. Move your knees. Now slowly wiggle your knees, raise your knees, move your arms, legs, everything. And bring your knees close to your chest. And slowly raise yourself up. You can turn towards your left side and raise yourself up. And now, let's all sit straight. Congratulations, all of you have finished today's Nithyananda Yoga, the Sakala Krama. And now, let us all offer our deep gratitude to the divine lotus feet of our beloved Swamiji. Please bring your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra in front of your heart center and closing your eyes. Let us now conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all, Nithyanandam.
In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism,